This is a blends with short vowel revision book where the beginning blends have been broken into groups. So this is the L blends, S and R blends. And each of these groups have 12 pages exercise. Let me walk you through one. For example, here you look at the picture, the child needs to understand what the picture is depicting. For example, here the word is climb, climb, and how is represented? Cl is this, so he circles it. And this is a phonemic awareness exercise. The first 2 pages, this is a visual perception exercise where the child looks at this word and finds a similar looking word here and he circles it. This one is reading comprehension where the child reads the word and then finds the picture which is depicting this word. For example, here, if the child doesn't know how to read, he breaks it down sound by sound. Plus. And plus, if he knows what plus means, then he circles this picture. This one here, the child looks at the picture, understands what it's saying, reads the 3 words and circles the correct picture. So slap, slam, slip. So only if the child knows the meaning of the word slam will he be circling the correct word. So here he is building vocabulary and reading. And there are 2 pages of that. Now here the child reads, understands and also writes. For example, he reads all these words, looks at the picture. Here he knows the answer is clap. So he can copyright clap here. This is a pure spelling exercise, segmenting of sounds and learning spellings. So for example, this girl is standing in a flat. So he circles a, t, and he circles t. And then he writes flat, he writes it here. This is a reading comprehension exercise where the child answers yes or no. He reads a sentence. Can you flip a plum? Flip. If the child knows the meaning of the word flip and plum, then he answers accordingly, yes or no. Next one, here the child looks at the picture, understands it, and then reads the 2 sentences. The slim twin bled. Is that correct? I think so. But let us read the second one. The fat plum bled. Oh Lord, is this a plum bleeding? No. So this is the correct one. The slim twin bled. So he marks this as the correct answer. So this is a sentence reading comprehension. This is an assessment where the child, if he remembers all his vocabulary words, he says the word. For example, this is clip, and then he writes clip. So he has to know the vocabulary, he has to know break it down to the sounds, and then write the whole spelling here. Next, the last page of this exercise is a jumbled sentence exercise where you are learning grammar and written expression. Sentence structure is the key here. So the reading of the words is easy. The child reads all these words, looks at the picture, understands what the picture is saying, and then constructs a sentence. So the clam is on the sled. Correct? And if the child can write it, he writes the answer here, or he can just number it. He can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these are the 12 pages for this exercise for one lesson. Similarly, you have for the other two. So you cover all the beginning blends and then you go into ending blends, which are many. So they've been broken into 2 groups and the exercises are exactly the same. Then there is a 6th number exercise where the new sound and these two, this sound sound is introduced and there are exercises for that. Of course, then there is a mixed exercise of all this as a revision. And in the end, there is a post test, which is wonderful, just to check the child has understood. So, for example, this one here, do not dash the big box with your hands. The child reads the 3 words, lift, list, left. The child circles lift and then writes it here if he can. There's another riddle kind of an exercise, a test. I can swim in the pond. I can drop into a well. I can jump on the box. Am I a frock, frill or a frog? So only if the child can read and comprehend all these sentences will he know the answer is frog, and they write the word frog here. So this is our book for revision of short vowel words with blends.